go. It's live. It's live. It's live.
Right.
All right, let's share it up.
Right.
Share it up. Share it up. Share it up. Share it up.
Oh yeah, look at this. Just two Boston sports fans just chilling.
Ugly. This is crazy. Why am I doing this? I don't know why the thumbnails came up like that.
Like what?
It's like partially done. It's not like it's weird.
It looks fine on my phone. Giannis holding the trophy, right?
Yeah, but I have the watermarks in there, but it's not showing them.
Um,
It's all right though.
hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, we're good.
Is what's the name of Brandon's a Boston fan, right?
Uh, he is not
Oh, okay.
Panthers fan, uh, Blazers fan, Red Sox fan, just Red Sox.
All right, let's get this going. We're gonna start this up
Recording in progress.
God damn.
every week. All right, man. We back with another one. IBTE Sports Podcast here. You got your boy, co-founder, co-host Lawrence Elliott. What's good? Again, I got my other co-host.
What's up, your boy Phil? 781, as you can see it. I finally have my little, name tag thing because
Yeah,
apparently we started it last week or the week before, so
yeah. We doing something special so people can identify with us. Follow us if they want. Oh man, my day was going good, man. That's how I usually ask everybody how their day's going. Kenny has to work. Shout out to Kenny. And Neil is actually on vacation right now. So I'm gonna start off how I feel. I gotta wear a Patriots jersey. My week has been going all right, but now I just got bad because I gotta wear this due to a bet that I lost. When I made the terrible choice of betting on a division rival in the Atlanta Falcons in was it 2018?
2017, I believe.
2017 to win the Super Bowl. They were up 28-3. Um, and they couldn't get it done. And then I had 4 years, 5 years that I didn't honor my side of the bet. So as a good sport, this isn't part of the bet, but since I made him wait so long, I had to
Absolutely.
buy the Tom Brady jersey, and I just added to the bet. I'm gonna wear it for an episode. So
Right.
this is ridiculous.
Hey,
I don't like this. But how
who-
you doing, bro?
I'm doing amazing, but tremendous. A lot of words since, you're finally here holding up your side of the bet, so it's just great. Also, NBA drafts on.
Yeah,
The finals concluded. A lot of stuff are going on in sports.
yeah,
A lot of trades has been going on today, basketball wise, baseball wise.
yep,
So just a lot of sports news today. So
yeah,
we're
definitely.
excited to get things started.
We definitely got. It's gonna be one of the quicker shows, but we're gonna have a lot packed into it. We got
Right.
Otto in the chat immediately. Shout out to Otto, man. We appreciate you, bro. But man, where you want to start? Where
See,
you want
we
to
got some
start?
NFL news since NFL season is approaching. We're in training camp right now. Just a bunch of, signings, but I don't know if you heard in the news. Isaac Bruce said him and Torrey Holt are the best wide receiver duo of all time due to them winning a championship. And they said they're better than Randy Moss and Chris Carter, just basically better than everyone else. I wanted to hear your take on that. But I think it's
Um,
BS.
You think it's BS?
The greatest wide receiver duo of all time?
Man, nah, they was filthy, man. They was
Oh,
different.
they were, but
It was
the best
different.
one.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I hate doing comparisons. I always say that.
right.
But Isaac, man, Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt, like they were like when you played NFL Street, you gonna get one of those guys. Like I
I
don't know
have
who
Man
you
of
gonna
Street. I
get.
have one of those guys.
Right, you like you're gonna get them because like when I first started watching football and started understanding it, definitely take this garbage off. Right, this is ridiculous. Like why am I doing this right now to myself? But when I used to like first start watching, I used to think everybody was like I didn't know these are real people because their names like it's like Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, and it was like Drew Brees, and it'd be all these crazy like Damian Tomlinson, and like once you got to see like during the early 2000s, Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce were just dogs, but like they won a championship, so they feel good, you know, like
Right,
they feel like they hold that spot, but at the same time, I think that's I think that's kind of a reach.
right.
Um, but I don't know, man. But then you gotta go and the best duo you can say T.O. and you can say T.O. and Jerry
That was one of the ideas that popped in my head too.
because young T.O. was untamed, uncaged. Like that's when he was really truly having fun, and you could see
Right.
like the difference in like his game. So
And
this
plus,
I feel
Jerry
like
Rice is Jerry Rice, so
yeah, I feel like the game is different too. They played around the same time, but Randy and Chris Carter, man, Randy to me is definitely top two.
right.
Depends on where you want to put him, one or two, because some people might say because he has a whole phrase named after him that he's number one. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how to really unpack that or feel about it. I think I respect it because they did win a championship, but at the same
right,
time, you gotta put some respect on Randy's name and
right,
Chris Carter caught at like everything that was past it like in his vicinity.
right.
So
For me, it basically depends who you're asking, because a lot of people say championships over stats, stats over championships. For me, it all depends.
yeah,
But it's fun to have that
and
argument.
that's another thing. Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison, dogs, and you can very well say like that might be the best because Marvin Harrison, man, unbelievable.
Right.
Reggie Wayne, consistent as they come. But nah, and I lost a bet to Phil. I bet against y'all in 2017 against the Falcons. I made the mistake of betting on the division rival. I should have knew better. I'll never do it again. They were up 28-3. I was celebrating, texted Phil like, "Oh yeah, my bet." I forget what your side of the bet was.
So I'll basically just tell the quick story real
Yeah,
quick.
go ahead.
So it's Super Bowl day, Falcons versus Patriots. I'm chilling in my college break room, whatever it's called, and I get a message from Lawrence. He said, "Yo, you want to bet on this game real quick? I got the Falcons." And then he says, "Oh, if the Patriots win, I'll get a Brady jersey, and if the Falcons win, you have to switch to PlayStation because I was playing Xbox currently." So I had the money to buy a PlayStation. I think it was 4 at the time,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then a
Yeah.
spot. So the bet was either I jumped to PlayStation, which I eventually did because I'm on PlayStation right now. And as we saw what happens, Lawrence is now in a Brady jersey. So fast forward 4 or 5 years later. So
Yeah, so they're like, so let me explain why it took so long,
he
right?
called me out. So
There was a fine print, like in the like, like
fine print.
you
Right.
got priorities. Like I'm gonna honor the bet. Like
Right.
before I die, I'm gonna honor the bet.
You're
It,
you're
it
you're
was
you're a
go
a
ahead.
year by year bet person, right? Year by year.
Listen, don't use my sayings against me, man. Don't use them against me. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. Man, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Oh man, but nah, I think going back to like there's like actually there's not that many duos that were like where you like bam like these guys like we named the three right
Or like
there.
a handful.
Yeah, like not even like I don't think you can get off of 5 duos like in history where they can really be like okay they were the best. Like, there's probably not that many, but definitely that Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison combo was just different. Like they left defenses in shambles. Like and
Absolutely.
on top of that,
Both ways.
you have a quarterback that throws you open and is audibling 17 times before the play. Got the whole defense out of whack. So definitely shout out to all those guys. All
Right.
legends. All need to be respected too. So that's what I gotta say on that. I can't pick
It's hard, yeah.
an exact one. That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't think they are the best duo, but it's hard to say who is the best duo because Moss and Carter, like you said, Harrison
Mm-hmm.
and Wayne. It's just a whole bunch of, but I don't think it's um those two, Carter and Bruce, because they're not like the top ones you think of right off the top of the bat.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with that.
Right.
Then we also have some NFL news, a lot of free agency signings, and a lot of news for star players. The Steelers signed Melvin Ingram. I think he played for the Chargers last year, went through a lot of injuries. I think it's a great move for them to like bolster up their defense, even though Ingram's not like the player he was once, like maybe the first 2 or 3 years. So
Right.
it's a low risk, high reward move for them.
Right. Right. I think it's a good move. I was very surprised when they signed him. If he does stay healthy, man, AFC North, watch out. Because he's always been, I say top. He's always top 10, top 15. When he was healthy, with the Chargers and everything like that. So I think he'd be a good addition. I think he fits their mold of defense with that 3-4 defense they got. I believe they still run 3-4, right?
I believe. Did it? Did it? I think
Unless
they did
unless they
coaching.
change. Unless they change.
I don't know if they had any coaching changes in the offseason.
Right. Right.
I know they did some.
So I don't know. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move for the Steelers. Definitely losing Bud Dupree. Finding a void for that. Hopefully that's Melvin Ingram, but I'm not sure. We gotta
Right.
see. Gotta see.
And then also, your New Orleans Saints signed a former Patriot and Chris Hogan. Do you think that
Right.
was a good move?
I like the move. Regardless, I feel like I was saying this the last podcast when you were here. Kenny and them don't believe. They just don't believe anything that comes out of my mouth when it comes to the Saints. I don't really get too crazy with the Saints until the playoffs come. When the playoffs come, I'll talk reckless because my team made the playoffs, yours didn't. So
Right. And then heartbreak.
and
as
then
usual.
hey, chill. But
I know. I know. I know how you feel. The
right.
Titans Patriots matchup. I know exactly how you feel.
But I think even for the even addressing what you just said, I think for the most part, if Drew Brees is not there, like it's a different story. I'm not gonna do the play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game, but if Drew Brees is not there, different story. That's all I gotta say because he sold us 4 years in a row since 2017.
Hey,
So
new beginnings now.
and to be honest, y'all wouldn't have it wouldn't have been y'all winning the Super. Y'all probably would have been playing the Saints, and the Saints would have let y'all come back from the 28-3.
Who knows?
Sean Payton would have stepped on y'all necks and would have put up 50. But all right, that's besides the point. I'm being a delusional fan right now. But I think the signing for Chris Hogan, I was watching it. This is about the time I start heating up, looking at the roster. Even on Twitter, I don't know if you follow Patriots, but the Saints do live streams on Twitter on their page, so they have it.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, so they have it on there. And I enjoy watching it, hearing what the players got to say, the progression through camp, how their bodies are feeling, how they feel. But Chris Hogan joining the team is very good. I like the move. Right now we have Deontay Harris. You got Marcus Callaway. You have a hurt or banged up Traquan Smith. Then you got Mr. Flashy Boy, flex on him. Michael Thomas decides to get ankle injury 2 months before the season's gonna start. Why did you do that to the Saints? I don't get it, but it is what it is. So I think it's a good. I think it's a good pickup for the Saints. It fills that kind of void because even people don't understand about the whole veteran thing in the NFL. Like a lot of the stuff doesn't change. It's just different verbiage and all that. So you don't want to get a new guy that's gonna be not ready to go. So I'm happy they went and got a veteran, a guy that played with Tom Brady. He had good flashes, good moments with them. So I'm excited. I'm excited, and his body's been staying fresh.
He's been playing lacrosse.
He's been playing lacrosse, so that's a good sign. I don't know if it's football ready. I think it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure how lacrosse training is, but I'm definitely excited for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I liked his role with the Patriots. He's basically a good slot receiver and sometimes on the outside. So he knows how to play his role. Not he wasn't very disruptive when he was there. So I think he should fit in great with the Saints,
Yeah, yeah.
especially if who you have as quarterback, whoever it is. I think he'll try to do his best to try to build some chemistry with them.
Right, right. And I can't wait for even Sean Payton keeps dodging the question about the quarterback. He's gonna have to eventually answer it. We don't really we don't really know what's gonna happen yet. He's
Right.
kind of taking three questions and he's dipping out of every press conference. And anything that comes up with the quarterbacks, he says, "I'm gonna just have to take a look at it." So I can't wait to see who he has starting week one. But man, I can't wait for the season. The NFL season's here. Man, you see these videos. You got Carson Wentz throwing bombs. You got Hurts out there. I've been watching everybody's little camp videos and stuff. I love watching the Baltimore Ravens camp stuff. I subscribe to them on YouTube. I like watching their stuff too.
Right.
They always got energy and shit. So
Yes. I mean, apparently Cam Newton had a great day of practice today. They said, I think there's a report saying Cam Newton had the best performance by QB in all of training camp for the Patriots. So
mm-hmm.
fingers crossed. I know that doesn't mean much to Kenny and Neil because it's Cam Newton, but it's good. It's at least a bright spot. And then also Chandler Jones and Xavier Howard both request trades because I know Xavier Howard posted like a little tweet or something, typing it out we know how much Kenny hates that on the little messenger thing, but it was like a black screen and then typing out. I don't know if it was an app or anything, but it looks sort of like it. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Kenny was mad about it or not. But Xavier Howard's basically going through the whole paragraph saying, I've done everything I can for the Dolphins. We're not meeting on any sides, so I'm requesting a trade. So
you missing. He said I outplayed my contract and I want my goddamn money.
oh yeah,
That's the bulk of what he's saying.
yeah.
Besides, you can put the back and forth. He said I outplayed it, which he did. He's been the top what you can say top three,
I
top
think he led the
five.
league in interceptions last year, right?
Yeah, you can say top three, top five for the past 3 years. So he signed that deal on good faith, outplayed it
Yep.
3 times, 4 times. So give him his money, or you let him walk. And another nice thing too is I'm hearing the Saints is in the talk for
I heard about
Xavier
that,
Howard with Lattimore and Howard. Now we in business.
Right, I heard that he's
Defense wins championships. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, if you want to do a Gilmore for Xavier Howard trade, I'll be more than
Yep.
happy to do that. If you're listening to Dolphins,
Nah.
I'd do that.
You gonna let him? They gonna let him go to the Patriots? Come on, man.
Hey, we've seen crazier things, to be honest. Also, Chandler Jones wants to trade. I didn't expect him for this to happen. I thought Chandler Jones was happy with the Cardinals. Maybe it's because J.J. Watt came, or I don't know what's going on with them. But
Time is running out for him. Especially with he had Achilles, right?
yeah,
So time running out for him. I feel like I did see that. He's a premier pass rusher. He's been just like I was just saying about Howard, top 5 pass rusher for the past 3-4 years outside of getting hurt. You can argue with your mama if you're watching this, but Chandler Jones is definitely top 5 when he's healthy. So he's been leading the sacks for I don't know how many years. I think 2019, 2018 he was.
yeah.
I think he was leading both of those years. But I think him leaving is the Cardinals, man. Like, what are y'all doing? Like,
I think they're more focused on offense now than defense.
right? They're just gonna go. They're gonna try to win, going and try to put up 60 points. And in the NFL, you're not gonna put up 60 points every week. It's not happening. So you will be taking a lot of losses.
I feel like they made a lot of offensive moves, like free agency moves instead of defense. So besides
Right.
J.J. Watt, obviously, but
Right.
I feel like they got A.J. Green and others. So I just feel like they cared more about the offense and defense this year.
We got Dylan in the chat. What's good, brother? What's good?
Yep.
What's good?
Then also, 2 quarterbacks are back on the field for their respective teams, Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers' interview?
Yeah, listen,
Wow.
I find this funny because, oh man, because any other player would get crucified for saying, "Yo, my organization does not make the moves that it's supposed to win." I'm sick and tired of it. That's why I was with Barstool guys, playing golf with Tom Brady, and taking vacations in Hawaii. I think other players would get absolutely fried. He knows he's in the leverage position.
Yeah.
He knows he's in a position of power. They can't really do anything. They know damn well no Jordan Love is ready to take over
Right.
over, and you got Devontae Adams on contract year. Like they can't let that happen.
Right. Did you see what he wore?
What?
He There's like a memes about he wore like a random ass T-shirt, some glasses.
Yeah.
They said when you're a senior and you know it's your last day.
And
He dressed up like
yeah,
that.
he's out of there. He's out of there for sure.
Right. I mean, in the presser, he name dropped a lot of names. He's like, oh, I didn't like the way how they treated these veterans, such and such and such. And then he mentioned Randall Cobb's name. And the next day or 2 days after, they traded for Randall Cobb.
That's not enough.
Right. And that's just I don't think that was a good move either
He
because
should have never left.
He should have never left that.
Yeah.
And you're fixing a mistake that you already made.
Right.
That doesn't solve anything.
Right.
So. And plus, Randall Cobb is not going to.
So, what you gonna bring? Donald Driver, Greg Jennings back? You gonna bring all these guys back that you like?
You want to sign Clay Matthews out of nowhere, or trade for him?
Like even this could spark something to where like even the teams like players are gonna start being like, yo, you're not making the moves to like pretty much fulfill my career. Like my thing is I get the money. We all need money. They're millionaires and everything like that. I get it. Like, I'm not in their position, but at the same time, I'm like a different mindset. I want to win. So like that money is fine. Like you're gonna play year in and year out. You're gonna get your money. But man, like these people sit there their whole careers, and they're like legit don't even touch a playoff win.
Right. It's just wild. I hate. The most exciting part of the NFL season is going to be the end of it to see what happens with Aaron Rodgers. So that's going to be everyone's eyes going to be on him.
Right.
So.
And I got him 60-40 retiring. I think it might be his last. Like I don't know. Like you got to think about a person that actually sits there and does this. Where he walks away like that. Like he's probably sick and tired of like showing up to stuff, doing stuff. The stuff gets probably tiring, answering all those questions. Like,
right. I think he finishes his career out with one more team before he retires. Yeah, maybe he signs with like the Broncos has been a hot spot. The 49ers has been a hot spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes like one more. He does like a 3 or 4 year contract and then retires after that because I think he wants a different shot. And maybe he brings Devontae Adams with him because. Like you said, Adams is on his contract year, so
right.
I mean, they posted the whole Jordan and Pippen meme with the Last Dance thing. So maybe they head out to a different team together.
Listen. Devontae Adams is getting his money. He's staying there for $120 million.
Hey, or he can follow Aaron. Who knows?
If you follow him, he ain't getting that money.
Hey, it depends how much they want, the championship or the money. It's up to him.
Very true. Very true.
Right. And then also the whole NFL vaccination drama with NFL wants a majority of the league vaccinated or all of them. And then we saw 2 coaches from the Patriots and the Vikings quit due to it. And also there was another rule that if players have COVID and during a certain time period, they could forfeit a loss during the season. So this is the big implications.
So I think 85% of your team has to be vaccinated. Or something like to where you don't have to, you won't miss no games, you won't miss anything pretty much.
Right.
You'll just keep rolling. If somebody gets COVID, I don't know if they can keep playing or not. I don't know the exact rules, but I heard it's just 85%.
Yeah. It's just kind of weird. Like, I think a lot of athletes had different takes on it. Hopkins is against it. Mahomes said it shouldn't be anyone's business. So it's just a bunch of back and forth, and it's going to be interesting how the season goes. Because if we thought the COVID rules were bad last year, it's probably going to be even a lot worse since everyone is like fighting for their rights and stuff like that to get vaccinated or not. So
right, and I want to take the time to sit here and say this. I find this very funny.
I know what you're about to bring up too.
I find this is very funny. The players are fighting for their rights, but where was this one cat was kneeling?
Absolutely.
I'm calling bullshit on every single last one of them. Y'all some bitches. I'm gonna say it. If I get demonetized or whatever it is, don't care. Um, when it's time to step up for anything real, you guys never step up for anything real. It's the pettiest shit where you step up. It's not my fault. The vaccine is that's your health. I get that, but bro, like if you are required to get the shit to keep continue playing,
Good job.
like
Yep.
it is what it is at the end of the day, man. Like I get some people don't want to take it, but where was this energy with Cat, bro? Like they're talking about banding together and all this other shit. Like you're not gonna do anything anyway. Um, y'all all pawns until you stand up and do some shit like Aaron Rodgers and tell the organization that they're doing their job shitty. Like
Right.
sick of it.
I saw that same exact comparison and thought, so now we want to try to
Right.
band together go against this whole vaccine thing when Kaepernick
Right.
did this a while ago.
And it's like bro like just it's like literally just save it. Like we're not trying to hear what you're talking about right now. Like you guys sound ridiculous. Like
It's a job requirement.
just get the vaccine. It is what it is. Like you're gonna make your
Yeah.
money
And if you don't
regardless.
like it, Canadian Football League is starting up soon. Different, XFL starting up again. Maybe you can go there. If you don't like it, then you had a different job to do. Then simple as that. You can do what the Patriots or Vikings coaches did. If you don't like it, leave.
Right, exactly, for sure. All right, let's get into basketball.
Right.
Yeah, let's get into basketball because Rick asked a question in the chat. Is the Sixers asking for too much? Oh my gosh!
Oh, I saw that.
They're asking way too much. They're tripping.
You remember the trade, or
tripping.
you want me to recap it?
Bro, the trade was like four. It was like two first round picks this year, two first round picks in the future, and then two star players off that team. They're tripping.
It was Wiggins. It was Wiggins, Wiseman, and 4 first round picks.
Right, and that for a player that
Wild.
shoots like, for a player that shoots like me.
That is wild.
Come on, son. We're not doing this. Actually, I might shoot better than him. No cap.
Free throw competition?
Oh no, I'm definitely out shooting him. I'm definitely going at least 70%. But
That
man,
is wild.
But man,
Yeah,
like
I don't know
is
who I think Ben Simmons is, but that is wild.
no. It's just once again, man. Like these Philly sports making bad decisions.
They're trying to fleece someone.
Bad decisions.
They said it was swiftly declined. Because I get, trying maybe like Wiggins, Wiseman in like 1 pick, but 4. Ooh, you're acting like you're trying to trade LeBron or Jordan here.
Right. You want them to mortgage just so you can botch those picks. Like they're not gonna make good picks with it. You're just gonna your fans are gonna crush you at whatever player you get mentally because that's what the Philly fans do, and then you're gonna say what's wrong with the player, and then when Ben Simmons gets traded, he's gonna become an all-star. He has to leave Philly.
Right.
Another Nelson Aguilar situation, no big deal.
Hey, Nelson Aguilar's now a Patriot, so we'll see how that goes.
I think that'll be good.
Yeah, I'd still know what Philly is thinking. Like, I mean, do you want maybe they have a better shot of like trading LeBron for Ben Simmons at this point if they're asking for that much.
I think they're trying to stay. They're trying to stay in like contention, but I don't really know. But if you're getting rid of him, nobody's doing that shit.
You better be realistic.
Nobody's
Maybe
doing 4 first round picks.
right. I think the exact phrase was Philadelphia. A report in Philadelphia said they're looking for a Harden-esque type trade package, which is not going to happen.
For a player that's not like Harden.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Right. Because Harden actually, he's a top 10 player in the league.
You had a chance to get Kyrie. You had a chance to get James Harden. Why didn't you go get them?
Right. I don't know. It's just wild.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be fun laughing at them.
They're gonna be crazy. Man, we watched the playoffs all year, man. All this whole time for the past couple months, we thought the Lakers was gonna get past the Suns. We thought the Hawks was going all the way. Like
We thought the Knights were gonna beat the Bucks.
we thought the Nets was gonna beat the Bucks. Who else? What else crazy did we think was gonna happen?
I think that was. I think we thought the Hawks were gonna beat the Bucks. I think a lot of people think some of us thought the Hawks were gonna beat the Bucks, I believe.
Right. And
We thought the Suns were gonna win after 2 games.
right, and then we dwindle down each round. I feel like every series was quality. There was a couple sweeps. Was there two sweeps this playoffs?
The Nuggets swept
And then the Suns.
the Nuggets got swept, and then the Heat got swept.
Okay, didn't the Suns sweep somebody?
Yeah, the Suns swept the Nuggets, and the Bucks swept the Heat.
All
Those are the
right,
two.
yeah, okay, that's what it was. All right, and like I think that's a good sign too. Is like there wasn't that many sweeps because usually first rounds be crazy. Like first rounds they be getting people out of there. There were some injuries and everything that like that through the NBA playoffs, but
Yep,
we
a
got to
record.
see the luckiest teams, the best teams, the most
The healthiest teams.
the healthiest teams survive, and the Suns and the Bucks. The Suns came out in Phoenix on fire, 2-0. We had everybody and their mother screaming that it was going to be a clean sweep, but Milwaukee went back to Milwaukee and did Milwaukee things, tied it up 2-2. Came to Game 5, and them boys just took the soul of the Suns. And
Suns in 4. Oh no, the Suns in 4 guy.
right,
Suns
Suns and
lost
four
4
guy.
straight.
Right, he probably got punched in the face too by somebody.
Right.
Suns
Wow.
and Bucks and 6. Boom.
Right.
Nah,
Plus,
but
Giannis shut a lot of people up because
right,
we saw through the entire
right,
playoffs people counting his free throws. The statement game, Game 6, where he won Finals MVP after it, he shot 17 for 19 from the free throw line.
right.
Absolutely wonderful on the free throw line. So he shut a lot of people up after this Finals win.
And I think even watching it too, because we kind of harsh on Giannis a little bit on here too. Well, I definitely was.
I was too.
Because I think once he expands his skills, if he can, he's gonna be more dynamic, and then I feel like people will respect him more. But I think in the NBA, there's probably this underlying thing like all he can do is really R2 and square. Which
Hashtag die.
yeah, halfback dive, which is fine, but you still gotta stop him. He scored 40 points like damn near every game, bro.
Right.
Like
DeAndre Ayton was nowhere to be found in the paint protection wise.
right,
Yeah, he had a good first 2 games, and as soon as it flipped to Milwaukee, the Suns' interior defense just completely disappeared.
right. And I think the Bucks too, and just a Giannis, Chris,
Drew
Drew
Holiday.
Holiday, PJ Tucker, even PJ Tucker, played their hearts out, and you could tell they wanted it more. Like you could tell, like Giannis must have did some type of speech, where he was like, "I'm going out here to kill them. Like, are y'all with me?" type deal.
Right.
And we watched them in Game 5 and 6 just do that. Every
Right.
single possession, even in the last, I believe it was the last 7 minutes of the Game 6, you could just tell like this is the Bucks game. Like it was close, but it will be like Suns a bucket, Bucks get 3 buckets, and then they
Right.
get a defensive stop, and then it's an electric block or something crazy where you're in Milwaukee, and that's tough to fight through, you know.
Right.
So, definitely shout out to the Bucks, shout out to Giannis. Greek Freak did his thing, man. MVP.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
What did you think of the series though?
I mean, first thought before the series started, I thought, Suns in 7, because I thought it was going to be, because my biggest thing was I don't know how Giannis was going to be the entire series due because of that knee injury he had in the Hawks series.
The
So
knee
I
injury
thought,
too,
yeah,
crazy.
I thought he wasn't going to be 100% to be honest, but he proved me wrong as well. Because my thought process was if Giannis is healthy, Bucks are going to win in 6 or 7, but I didn't see him as healthy because he looked terrible after that injury.
Right.
It was like a hyper extended knee, so I thought he wasn't going to play as much. But it definitely was a good series, though. Chris Paul did his thing. He's not the one to blame for this. It was basically Chris Paul, who's like one of the best point guards in the league, just leading an inexperienced roster against the Bucks because we all know this is the first time they're in the playoffs. The Suns, every single member of those Suns teams except for Jay Crowder, so it was just tough to see Chris Paul lose that because a lot of people were rooting for him, including LeBron James. But it's interesting to see where he goes in the offseason. Does he stay? He can't go to LA anymore because they got Russ, but it's interesting to see where he goes.
Right. So I think the series, man, just in one word. Well, playoffs. I think playoffs were The playoffs are surprisingly exciting. But the Bucks and Sun series was better than a lot. I think better than a lot of people thought it was gonna be.
Right.
A lot of people were like snooze fest because Braun's
Yeah.
not there,
It's
KD's
not
not
Lakers and
there.
Nets, so we're not gonna
Right,
watch it.
right. So we definitely got a surprise, man. But shout out to the Bucks. They had the edge. Shout out to Chris Middleton. Shout out to Giannis.
Brook
Drew
Lopez.
Holiday, get it right, man, because like they need you to score points.
Oh yeah,
Defense was
game
good.
six. Drew Holiday struggled game six.
Struggle, but listen, but he evened it out
Yeah.
on the defensive side, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So he got a lot of key steals and everything like that.
Right.
And I want to say one last thing. D Book, stop being a bitch and just play basketball. He looks for a foul for every reason possible. I can't stand it. I can't stand to watch it. Can't.
That's how Team USA played in the exhibition games. They were trying to get
Like,
fouls drawn.
like, bro, it's like pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Where's it at? And then Drew Holiday's going down the court to score a layup. It's like, bro, like just play basketball.
Yes,
Um,
that's so
but
bad.
but Dylan said rush to the Lakers, man. Rush to the Lakers is official. How do you think that will mesh with the Lakers?
Well,
Talk to
I
me.
think the trade was Russell Westbrook and like a second or fourth round, second pick in like 2022, 2024. And then they traded him for Kuz, Harrell, KCP, and this year's 22nd overall pick. So they got a haul for Russell Westbrook.
Right.
I mean, in my opinion, I I think the Lakers got to build more because uh, Westbrook's a very ball dominant player. LeBron is, and I have not seen a team where LeBron is the main off ball player because we're used to seeing him bringing up the floor, facilitate the offense, stuff like that. And I haven't seen Westbrook do that either, so it's gonna be kind of a power struggle because I don't think Westbrook is a good off ball player because usually he's the one like controlling the offense and everything.
Hmm.
Plus he isn't a good 3-point shooter in my eyes. And with you trading away Kuzma, KCP, and some other pieces, you have no 3-point shooting in the starting lineup. LeBron is all right. Davis is all right. And Westbrook struggled with threes. Because I think he's like, what, 27, 31% from the 3-point line right now.
Hmm.
It's just that whole starting lineup with projection. This isn't the official starting lineup, it's a projected starting lineup. Westbrook, Taylor, Horton Tucker, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Marcus Gasol. You don't have a lot of floor spacing in that starting lineup, and the league is a lot about shooting
Yep.
nowadays. So I just don't think it's a good fit shooting wise for them. I think Russell Westbrook's a good athlete, tremendous athlete actually, one of the top 10 point guards in the league. But I think Buddy Hield would have been a better fit for the Lakers team than Russ due to his inability to shoot. Because I think I looked up his open three shooting percentage. It's not very good.
Yeah.
And with someone like LeBron, whose ability to find people on the court no matter where you are, especially with the 3-point line, you're gonna need to be a good shooter around LeBron.
Yeah, facts. He's definitely gonna need to expand his game. He is getting older and everything, so his style. I feel like his style too. He's gonna have to keep adjusting. Um, but I think when people go play with Braun, like it does something to people. How they're accustomed to play. You see Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, D Wade. Like I don't know what it is, but their plays have to evolve to
Right.
a different phase. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens. If Westbrook works out, um, I feel like he's gonna have to understand like you gotta chill, bro.
You got to work in that jump shot the entire offseason. That's what if I'm Russell Westbrook, that's what I'm doing the entire offseason.
Just jump shot, cause and even I'll be surprised even if Brown plays off ball, and then if Russ is the main guy, you know.
Yeah. Plus, I still think LeBron should be the main ball carrier because he has a better. I think, in my opinion, he has a higher IQ than Russ. He's a better facilitator than Russ, the better playmaker because we've seen the passes LeBron's made in his entire career. And just because Russ has a lot of assists because he's averaged a triple double the last 4 or 5 years. I just think like playmaking wise, I'd rather have LeBron because of his vision.
Right. Yep.
So
That yeah, for sure, for sure. But once the game get going, that ball going to number 23, like
right.
it's gonna have the offense is gonna eventually run through him. But through the season, you're gonna want to get Russ into the rhythm in case you do need him, type
Right.
deal.
Yeah, he's basically there just in case like LeBron needs to like to rest, or like LeBron can't doesn't want to push it 24/7. Because the one of the great things about Russ is he's gonna try hit 100%, 110% every single game, no matter regular season, postseason,
Hmm.
whatever. So, and the one of the great advantages is he's a great transition player. So in case like LeBron is tired, Westbrook can run that fast paced offense, get a quick bucket, quick shot. So he's there in case LeBron or AD get hurt. So I think it's a decent signing,
They
but I think
really,
done better.
wow, they are really like, they really sent Kuzma, Hero, and KCP in the first round pick for Russ. Like
Yep.
we're about to see Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis on the
And
same
Staples
team
Center, right?
in the Staples Center. Man, if I get 2K, yeah, I'm Lakers for sure. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just like if we ever play, I'll just leave you open from 30 the entire time and we'll see what
Wow.
happens.
Wow.
That's gonna be everyone's game plan. Just load up the paint. Because I think the best shooter out of those three is probably LeBron, maybe, or AD. Because they don't have any other 3-point shooters on the roster that's consistent. Taylor Horton Tucker's all right. Dennis Schroeder, he didn't have a great playoff, so he's iffy. They just need to get some shooters this in the offseason, and then I'll try to see what I can try to reevaluate that Lakers team. But as of right now,
and
he doesn't shoot it.
and another thing too I saw is the Lakers are trying to get Buddy Hield.
Oh, I think that deal's dead now.
Is that now because of the pieces they traded?
Yeah, because the whole day was it was those same two packages for each other. So basically,
Mm,
they would have sent us that same package they got for Westbrook to Buddy Hield, unless they renegotiate somehow. But I don't think there's no way you get Buddy Hield now that you traded Kuz, Montrezl
yeah.
Harrell,
Oh,
and
yeah. They said Kyle Kuzma and Harrell for Buddy
yep,
Hield.
and KCP. So there's no one else to trade for Buddy Hield. So
Right, right, right. That's
so
crazy.
I think they'll probably. I mean, I think DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry are both free agents in the offseason. So they've been
Hmm.
rumored to be linked with those since they're both from LA or California. So we'll see. But they definitely need some shooting, either
Right,
trade
right.
for it or in the draft. But I don't think this LA team is going to win championship unless they get some decent shooting on that team. Because we know the Nets can shoot their shoes off. KD, Kyrie, Harden can all shoot. They need some firepower to match with that shooting.
Yeah, definitely. But man, what else? Baseball's going crazy. We gotta mention the baseball trades.
Oh,
I know you guys are going crazy. I know you're not too happy.
nope.
Mayday, Mayday. Boston is in trouble. They got two. I know Anthony Rizzo is a monster. Like I ain't know the Gallo or whatever his name is, but I know Rizzo.
Your pick for the home run derby, yeah.
Yeah, I know Rizzo. I know Rizzo is a monster.
Uh, the,
So that's huge for the
Yankees got
Yankees.
both of them. But the problem I have with this is,
Hmm.
I mean, the Red Sox are doing fine right now. They're first place in the division, so I'm not too worried. But
Right.
the Yankees has had trouble with pitching this entire regular season, but they go and grab more weapons for offense. I mean, those are good. Those are good players, but I think they should have traded for a pitcher, in my opinion. But we'll see how this regular season goes because apparently Boston gonna get nobody. Also, speaking of LA, since we talked about the Lakers,
Yeah.
the Dodgers are working to get two of the Nationals' best players, Max Scherzer and Trey Turner.
Wow.
So the Dodgers are
Wow.
loading up again, even more.
Well,
So
wait, hold on. I think that just came through on my phone.
it was official because they said they're working on it.
Hold on. I swore I just saw it. His name, the Turner last name. That might be official, bro. Hold on. That might be official.
Because I saw it too, but it was
Turner News. Oh yeah, no, it's official. No, they're finalizing it.
goddamn.
Yeah, an hour ago
Great.
when we first started the pod, it popped up on my phone.
The Dodgers got even better. Great.
Yeah. So
You got one of the best pitchers in the National League, staying in the National League, and one of the best shortstops.
Yep.
God damn. Where was
Mayday, Mayday. You're out of trouble, man. That's all right.
that's just wild.
It's okay, man. You'll be all right.
Sticking to basketball. Did you see Space Jam by any chance?
No, I have not. I might watch that tonight. Cause
Okay,
I
so I'm not gonna spoil
yeah
anything for
don't
you.
yeah don't spoil that yet. Not
'Cause
yet.
I
Not yet.
thought,
Not yet.
2 weeks since I've been on the podcast, I thought, we'd do a little.
Yeah, we were gonna watch it in we were gonna watch it in Dallas, but we didn't. Going back to that, even going into Dallas too. Um, I went to DreamCon for RDC World this past week, from Wednesday to Sunday.
There was
It
heads there. I saw
was
from
a
your post and like some other people posts. It's like several like influencer groups were there. AMP.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Uh,
I'm gonna be making I'm gonna be making up a video and everything too of the whole time there, man. It was a really good time. Shout out to RDC World, the fact that they put that on. Just it was just really beautiful to see like people just come together for like a common thing, and then it's just good vibes. Like everybody's talking to everybody. The cosplay was interesting. It was fun. Like the people that were there, you had the influencers there. You had
right,
people like even I learned a lot for what I could bring to the network and everything too, as far as social media marketing and things like that. So, sports related. I did the video. Different bag baby out right now on IBTE network, man. You know, a little IRL. We've been talking about it. I kind of just made a video spur of the moment. So that was really fun. And then we went to FC Dallas, a pro soccer game. Oh my goodness,
that must have been wild.
yes, it was such a nice time, bro. It's Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Um, just man, they destroyed them. It was 3-0. Like they're moving the ball like clockwork up and down the field. Yeah, but
Nice.
the stadium was beautiful. Just the atmosphere of it. It was a really good time. We only stayed to like the 80th minute, just to get ahead of traffic because we had to go
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But definitely, if you guys want to go to something that's new, go to a pro soccer game if you can get to it.
right.
If it's around you, it's so nice. It's fun. We had all you can eat and drink too, included with
Yeah.
our ticket, so that was nice. But man, we definitely had a great time. Videos coming out on the TikTok soon. All of that
Hey,
stuff. So be on the lookout for that.
go follow.
Yeah, facts. You got anything, bro? Before
Um,
we close out here.
just hey, you put out your video. You had a great comeback down 10-2.
Yeah,
You know, I got a video coming out with someone that we're collabing with next Saturday. While I was down 0-6 and came back. You're ready to get the W, right?
Listen, everybody's worried.
This 2v2W.
I haven't picked up a basketball since the last time me and you went shoot. We went to go shoot
Oh,
in Proctor
really?
Park. Yeah, I don't play like it's not something like basketball's like I've been
Right,
around it, but I'm not gonna go like actually play because I'm just like trying to chill. I don't be
right,
trying to get all sweaty and running around all the time. So
right.
people got it sorely confused. Like I'm a competitor and I love to win, so I'm gonna find a way to win.
Absolutely.
Um, so I do have that shutdown factor on defense, but I will also dot you up on offense too. Once I get into a rhythm too. So, and
Right.
excuse my grandpa layup on my first bucket. Y'all will be okay. Like y'all didn't enjoy that.
I that was your first point too. I was laughing my ass off at it.
That's how you know how rusty I was. But then you see after that, like I
Yeah.
started to like, all right, I'm about to kill him. But in the second game, I went 8-0. Like I was like,
Lawrence had that old head swag with the first layup. That was
yeah,
hilarious.
bro, that was bad, man. But I had to put it in the video. Can't
It went in
you
though.
know? Yeah, for
All
sure.
that it doesn't matter how it looks as long as the ball goes in the hoop.
Right. All right, so you got any last words?
Um, just
Any
to make sure you guys
shout outs or shameless plugs?
right. I'm going back to that 1v1 that me and my boy George had. He has a video coming out soon. I'm in it. It's another vlog like last time, plus our 1v1. So if you want to see a grown man rage out of a basketball court, make sure you tune into that showboat on YouTube.
All right, got you. All right, man. What I want you guys to do, if you tune into this live, after it goes live, share to your grandmother, your grandfather, your sister, your cousin, your
Aunt,
nieces,
uncle,
your aunt, uncle,
friend,
what I'm
former friends.
brother, sister, friends, former friends, friends you don't like, friends you dislike, all of that. Share this to them. Inspired by True Events Network. Gonna be coming to a neighborhood near you soon, man. We're gonna keep moving forward. We got a bunch of content on the way, where we're gonna keep trying to create, keep cultivating new ideas, keep molding new ideas,
Oh,
keep continuing to get better.
right.
And make sure.
Also,
Go
quick
ahead.
thing. Shout out to the Women Enough podcast. They're starting up. Make sure you guys tune to them also. Another new thing we have at IBT. Make sure you guys into them also.
Woman enough. I can't say it enough, man. They're like,
They just had their first debut episode and they did a little Q&A on Instagram. So make sure you guys check them out on Instagram as well.
yeah, yeah. They listen. They machines over there. We get shit. We learning something from them. It's like it's a humbling experience. You get to see how people think, when you're obviously you're creating yourself, but you could take a step back sometimes and learn some things too.
Right.
So definitely go check out ibtnetwork.com, at IBT Network, on all platforms. And also at IBT Sports is tagged at the bottom of this video right here. Right here, 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 down there. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We on Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. I don't even know what else, but we everywhere. You can go Google us. You put in IBT Network, we're gonna come up. We own that.
MySpace.
We own that. Oh my goodness, MySpace. But man,
we
go ahead.
we had our own song too, our song of choice, right on our profile as well.
Oh man, we could do that to the website too, but that's for another day. We appreciate y'all
Absolutely.
for tuning in. We'll catch you next week, next Thursday, man.